It's the 9 at 9. They've got lots of wacky stories. You'll be feeling fine. Just set aside your worries. You'll be entertained. You'll be laughing till you're crying. I swear you're gonna find it satisfying.
All right, number 9. There's a great Twitter account called Dripped Out Politicians, and they post photos of politicians in striking outfits. The description says, politicians with swag. Drip is nonpartisan. Drip posts are not endorsements. And here are a few. Here's Fidel Castro, looking pretty great as he greets Pope Francis. Can't go wrong with the old Adidas
Right.
sweatsuit there. All right, next is Chester A. Arthur. He was always on point.
Boy, was he on point.
The old mutton chop, sideburns.
He's
Very
a whole
nice
mood.
coat. Yeah, he is. And oh, hello. This is an old photo of the current Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. He used to be a professional cricket player.
There's a lot going on in that
And
photo.
here's the last one. I call this guy the hottie from Helsinki. He was the president of Finland for a few decades until 1982. He looks like he's about to DJ at Lollapalooza. His name is Oro Kekkonen, and he died in 1986, so this is probably taken in the early 80s.
Oh, DJ OK.
Yeah.
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 That's
Here we
great.
are.
Number 8, forest-themed beauty products are everywhere right now. It is time to become one with nature. It's all about harmony,
Yeah.
balance,
Sure.
sound baths, floating in salty oceans, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
From balsam fir essential oils to all-natural deodorant in a fresh pine scent, they're for people who want to be more aligned with plants and the earth.
Some forest lungs.
You know, that sounds like it's deodorant that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Natural
Give me the fake crap that's going to
Yeah.
keep me from smelling.
Yeah.
All right, number 7. Fans of The Real Housewives might recognize this house in Pasadena, California. It was once home to Erica Jane and Tom Girardi. It was the center of a nasty divorce.
Was that her dad?
That's her husband.
That was her husband.
Legal troubles, all sorts of drama there. The estate went into foreclosure earlier this month. It's now on the market for just under $8 million. That's down $5 million from last May. According to the New York Post, a total of $517 million in claims has been filed against Tom Girardi in his ongoing bankruptcy case. He's accused of misappropriating millions intended for victims of the Lion Air Flight 610 crash.
Well, that's a real peach.
Wow.
Yeah. Very tumultuous season of Real Housewives.
Oh, I bet it was a beautiful bathroom, though.
Was. Number 6, here's something cool if you want to do some kayaking on relatively calm waters. This is a foldable kayak. The company's called Oru. They make all different kinds of kayaks, but this is their lightest one ever. They say it should take just about 2 minutes to set up, except for the seat, it's all one piece. There you go. See, look how fancy it is.
Seems like a lot of work.
Look at that.
All right?
Yeah.
There's a QR code right on the kayak, so if you forget the folding process, you can bring them up on your phone. It's made out of the same sturdy material as those post office mail bins. I was thinking it looked like one of those.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's $500.
What happens if you flip over?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
You know, like, kayaking
Not
can
to say
be...
it's not a good question. Just not all questions need to be asked
Need to be
out loud.
asked immediately, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, number 5, it's a chilly day in March. No better time than now to think about your inflatable pool.
Oh, yeah.
If it's anything like the past few years, they'll be sold out by April. These are some of the options that are out there, from fun shapes to sturdier, more standard versions. All kinds of price points. Boy, it's so much fun, though, when you look at them.
Yeah, it is.
Like, ooh, I got to get myself a pineapple pool. Look at
Whimsy for days.
Whimsy. I think that is
that.
whimsical.
Yeah, get on it now.
Number 4, we have for you a new bear video.
All right.
It's very short, but that doesn't mean it's not awesome. Take a look. Come on now. Not a chance.
What do you mean, not a chance?
That's a guy.
Stop it.
That's
No,
not
that
a
is a
bear.
real bear. bear. Why
That's
would
a
that?
guy in a bear.
No,
Look at
that's
it.
not.
I'm with you.
Come on.
That is absolutely not
They're not
a man in a
capable
bear costume.
No.
No, that's a real bear.
I don't believe
Look,
it.
look at the other bear. You think that's not a real bear?
No, but
No, I think that's two guys in a bear
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
That would
He
be
looks
some
like he's-
costume.
landing airplanes also, right?
I mean, this to me says you can communicate with a bear.
Yeah.
You can really communicate with bears. They wouldn't be trying to break in people's houses all the time.
People train bears.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah. They
all
say, Billy, roll over. You're not getting fed today. Number 3, maybe this is something we can agree on. Let's stop saying the new normal. People hate it. They're sick of it. And according to job scientists, more than 43% of people declared it their least liked word in the workplace. It replaces other annoying terms like circle back or ASAP or team player. Uh-huh. New normal, like no raises.
I do love this song though.
Oh, it's a great one.
Old Extreme. More than words.
Yeah.
Was it the
one called
twins?
it?
Are those the twins?
Yeah,
This
no,
was
I don't
Extreme.
think they're
This
twins.
wasn't the Thompson twins.
Oh, I
No,
see the Thompson
you're
twins.
thinking of the Nelson brothers.
The
Nelson.
Nelson brothers.
Yeah.
it's not them.
They sang Umbop, didn't they? The Nelson
No,
Brothers?
the Nelson
See,
brothers.
Paul, everything
Hanson
just
brothers.
comes back to the
Yeah.
Hanson brothers.
No.
No matter what, Paul.
wasn't the
You
Nelson
find a way to circle back to that. Number two, this might not be earth-shattering, but the tops of those plastic Tupperware bins can really clog up a cabinet. And so we have a solution for
Oh,
this.
I love it.
Throw them away.
It's called Eucopia. It comes with 5 adjustable dividers so the lids can stand up. You can set it to different widths. We're just trying to help you out in
I
case
hate
you need
these.
space for. You hate Tupperware?
Yeah. Oh,
Why do you hate Tupperware?
for this very reason. And they're in the dishwasher. They don't come out dry.
They don't come out dry,
What are we
that's
doing?
true.
Just throw it in a plastic bag or a glass bowl, whatever you care. Put it in your pocket. All this crap floating all over my kitchen.
Yeah. Right, with mismatched tops and bottoms.
are we
How many
doing?
of those things do you need?
Right. One should be enough. And even then, that's too many.
I love every single one of them.
You like them. You're part of the problem, really, when you start.
I'm part of the solution.
All right, number 1. We've been talking about the Oscars all week long. It's gotten a little bit old. And did you know that Buster Keaton never won an Oscar for one of his film roles or one of his films?
Maybe it comes as a shock to you. I've never thought about Buster Keaton at all.
No, me either. Apparently, he's one of the best directors, actors, and actors ever. But he had to wait until 1959 when they gave him an honorary Oscar. Anyway, here's a look at some of his incredible work. Oh boy.
Is this all from the same movie?
Oh, maybe he wrote Zorba the Greek.
This is cutting
all
edge
different.
stuff back in the day. Who needs talking?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, Nelly, we got a
Oh,
bad
what's gonna happen
situation
here?
What kind
Wow.
of movies Robin used to go to as a kid,
Yeah.
right?
Listen, there's no CGI here. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Wow, what a
well,
hero.
but he wasn't ever a winner.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh boy.
Man. Boy, what a string of bad luck he's had.
Yeah.
The wrong
Oh,
place,
the
the
one he
wrong
got the
time, all
got the
time.
bad guys
The wrong
there.
place at the wrong time.
Ah, Buster Keaton. Nothing that guy couldn't do.
Well, it's a talk on camera.
Yeah, that's true.
The minor point.
Yeah.
That's the 9 at 9.
It's the 9 at 9.
All right.